Tonight, President-elect Donald Trump is out with new praise for Vladimir Putin, applauding the Russian president for withholding retaliatory sanctions on the U.S. Trump tweeting, "Great move on delay by V. Putin. I always knew he was very smart." But as the president-elect determines his next move responding further to Russia and the new U.S. sanctions, his advisors are calling out the Obama administration for what they see as politics at play.
We've been talking about this for a while. I think that, all we heard all through the election was Russia, Russia, Russia. Whenever it came to anything Donald Trump said or did, it seemed most days. And now, since the election, it's just this fever pitch of accusations and insinuations.
Trump transition officials are speculating that the administration's sanctions against Russia are a distraction to undermine his win and tie his hands on Russia before he becomes president.
I will tell you that even those who are sympathetic to President Obama on most issues are saying that part of the reason he did this today was to, quote, box in President-elect Trump. That would be very unfortunate if that were if politics were the motivating factor here.
Since the sanctions were announced, Trump himself has only issued a blunt two-line statement Thursday night, saying in part, quote, "It's time for our country to move on to bigger and better things," a posture he has taken publicly in recent days.
I think we ought to get on with our lives. I think that computers have complicated lives very greatly. The whole, age of computer has made it where nobody knows exactly what's going on.
But the president-elect has now agreed to sit down with the intelligence community.
We just need to get to a point ourselves where we can talk to all of these intelligence agencies and find out once and for all what evidence is there, how bad is it.
That closed-door meeting likely to take place in New York next week, where Trump will be presented with the evidence the intel community says points a finger at Russia for the hacks.
Maybe at that time or maybe later he'll have a response, but right now we're just not in a position to sit here and respond to all of these details before we have a full-blown intelligence report on this particular matter.
In the past, Trump and his aides have publicly been skeptical of the intelligence community's conclusions.
I don't think anybody knows it was Russia that broke into the DNC. It could also be lots of other people. It also could be somebody sitting on their bed that weighs 400 pounds, okay?
And have attempted to deflect blame away from the Russians, vowing during the campaign to improve the relationship with Russia.
Wouldn't it be nice if we actually got along with Russia and these other countries? Wouldn't that be a positive thing?
Once sworn into office in January, Trump has the power to reverse the sanctions or keep them in place. That decision hanging in the balance tonight.